Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you a beautiful and exciting story called The Tunnel. Listen carefully, improve your English, and enjoy the adventure. Let's get started. It was almost noon. The jungle was very still, quiet. Heat waves were rising from the railway embankment. The railway lines looked like two long black snakes disappearing into a dark tunnel in the hillside. A boy named Suraj stood near the railway path. He wasn't waiting for a train, he only wanted to watch the steam engine come roaring out of the tunnel. He had cycled from town, left his cycle in a small village, and walked to the tunnel. Soon Suraj heard the sharp whistle of the train. He couldn't see it, but he knew it was coming. Suddenly, a deep rumbling sound came from the darkness, and in a few seconds, the steam engine burst out of the tunnel like huge black and gold dragon throwing sparks and hot steam everywhere. Suraj stepped back as hot steam hit his face. Even the trees shook from the loud noise. Then, in just moments, the train disappeared. Only a thin line of smoke floated above the tall trees. The jungle became quiet again. Suraj started walking through the tunnel. Inside it was dark, smoky, and silent. A bat flew past him. A lizard ran between the tracks. When he came out into the sunlight, he had to cover his eyes. And then he saw something just for a second moving on the hillside, a flash of orange and gold, a long tail, and then it was gone. Suraj thought it might be an animal. Near the tunnel stood a small hut. In front of it grew bright marigold flowers. This was the hut of the railway watchman. Railway watchman whose job was to check the tunnel every day and night. The watchman Sundar Singh was lying down for his afternoon nap. When he saw Suraj, he smiled and said, "Welcome, I don't get visitors very often. Tell me, why were you in my tunnel?" Suraj sat on the edge of his cot and explained everything. The watchman laughed and said, "The animal you saw was my leopard." Suraj was surprised. "Do you really own a leopard?" "Yes," he said, "but I don't let lend it to the government." He told Suraj that the leopard came to this part of the jungle for a few days every month. "It is not dangerous if you don't disturb it," he said. They talked for a while. Sundar Singh told him that one train comes during the day and one during the night. He invited Suraj to come at 9 o'clock to watch the night mail train. He promised to take Suraj home safely. Then the watchman then the watchman covered his race with a banana leaf and went to sleep. Suraj looked up and down the railway track one more time, and then he began walking back toward the village. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story and learned something new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to becoming with becoming fluent with the V. See you in the next video. I give you some vocabulary of of the story. Tunnel. Tunnel means a long dark passage through a hill. Second, steam engine. An old fashioned train that runs on steam. 3. Dazzled. Blinded by bright light. Scalded. Ran quickly like a lizard. Flash. A quick bright moment. Embankment. Raised ground beside railway tracks. Watchman. A guard who checks the railway tunnel. Rumbling. A deep heavy sound. Marigolds. Bright orange flowers. Leopard. A wild animal with spotted fur. Thank you.